Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxie'screations, and we are just doing a craft-a-thon so I can get some stuff done and get it off my desk and talk to you all while I do it. Let me put live chat up here. So my first thing we're going to do is the washi tapes, but let's see. We don't want to see me. Trying to get the camera adjusted. I think I keep bumping my camera. So these were just things for it to focus on. They're going to go in a journal eventually. I'm going to need these tapes. We are going to turn all of these little edges of pages that I've cut off into washi tape. That is what we're going to do. Hey, who do we have here? Hey, Clint. I need to put my phone where I can see it because that's way too far away from me. Let's see. Turn the volume all the way down. I remember that. I missed y'all too, Clint, and I'm glad you're here. And we're just going to craft until. I haven't been able to sleep, so I figured this was a good way. There we are. Craft-a-thon. And oh, no. I would like to have live chat. I am feeling better. The holidays are just rough. That's all I can say. The holidays are rough. So what I've been doing is, as I've been cutting stuff out of magazines, if there's pretty edges on the paper, I've been cutting them off and saving them for washi tape. So that's what I've been doing. And so I'm just going to try to get these all into a little pile. That is not one. And it's this pink side, but I want to trim this little white edge off. Oh, yes, my mouth. That is much better. I had the toothache to beat all toothaches. I could not chew. It hurt to swallow. But that is better. Thank you, Clint. That lasted for days. Okay. We need this size tape for this one. Get off. And then I'm just going to put these in like a folder. And I will have them when I want some kind of washi. And it's also saving. I'm not wasting my little magazine edges because normally that would have gone in the garbage. Or, you know, sometimes when you're doing an art journal page, you'll have like a white spot that you just need some kind of filler. That's another thing that these can be used for. Okay. So this one goes like this, and it needs the wider tape, I think. Yeah, that'll work. So are you working on anything, Clint? Trying to make sure I'm on camera. Uh-oh, that went down crooked. Well, it's just going to be crooked. Maybe the washi wasn't straight. Anyway. So that's what these are. These are just edges off of paper. Christmas cards. Oh, cool. That's another thing we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on my Christmas journal. Luckily, my phone, y'all, this has been a week. My phone died. I mean, it died to the point it will not charge anymore. I'm on a different phone. And I'm so glad that I downloaded the paper that I had gotten for Christmas journaling, for my Christmas journal, and printed it, because it's on the other phone and it's not downloaded on this phone. I lost probably 56 gigabytes of data off my old phone. I'm hoping I can get it to come back on so that I can get that information off of it, because it's pictures and all kind of stuff. Because normally when I back up a phone or when I get a new phone, I have the old phone and you can just put stuff from one phone to the other. That's when your old phone charges. Well, my old phone doesn't charge. I work on it. I'm trying every day to get it to charge. It's just not working. Oh no, I do not want to pull this off. We're not ready to use this yet. And I just messed that up. Let's try to put it back. There we go. I was just doing what you normally do. You put it on there and you pull it off, and then you stick it. And that's the side of this we want. So we're going to flip it over. So are you going to do a video and show your Christmas cards? Have you already done a video and showed your Christmas cards? And hi, whoever is watching. Thank you for being there. Lurkers are welcome. You cannot type in chat, though, if you're not subscribed to the channel. And it does, just all you have to do is subscribe, and then you can unsubscribe when we're done if you want to text or type in chat. And that's just to hopefully keep, because it's this time of night thing, it's to hopefully keep trolls away or from being able to do anything. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Why does it keep going crooked? I don't want crooked washi. And it needs another piece. Because it went crooked. Oh, you done made the video? Okay. I'll have to go watch it. I'm not getting all my notifications like I should. Okay, so there's that piece. You know, Christmas is in 2 weeks, you guys. 2 weeks. Okay, that's a torn edge, and I want to leave it a torn edge, so I'm going to put this little one. Let's see. No, this has no fabric on it. No fabric at all. This is just the edges of a magazine paper. That's what all of this is, edges of magazine pages, where I've clipped out stuff, but it had really pretty edges on it, so I didn't want to throw it away. So I decided I would use it as washi tape, and I made that one too short. Yeah, this is just the edges. Now, you could put fabric on paper and do this. You could. But this is just the edge of a page. Oops. This looks like it needs to be cut down into 2 pieces. This is just supposed to tear real easy, and it's not doing it. This is some sticky tape. See, and this is just like the blurry edge. It was the background was blurry, and that's a building, but I thought it would still work for washi tape. So when you're looking at your magazines, even if you don't use the magazines, if you don't art journal, but you need washi tape for stuff, you can use your magazines and look at the edges and cut those off and still make the washi tapes. Although I'm using the pictures as well. What is this one? See, that's pretty, and it's got golden stuff on it. And I'm going to use the small skinny tape. Okay. Oops, it kinked up. Let's unkink it. There we go. Oh, you're going to have a sale and you're going to make these? That would be awesome. Oh, that's got excess. I'm going to trim it because I don't want sticking out. That's another flowery one. See, this flower paper was, I think that was an ad that was in more than one magazine, and that's why I have so much of that. And of course, I cut it out of both. And I have lost the Christmas journal that I started a couple of years ago. I started it in 2021. No, I did not. I started it in 2020 or 2019. So yeah, 3 years ago. And I can't find it. I wanted to use some of the stickers that I had bought, and I know that they're with that journal. Oops. But I couldn't find it. Oh, this is just not going to go good. Let's tear off something. I'm trying to get these pulled back even. There we go. So I can cut this off. Here we go. And now I'll add another little piece. It's here. I know that Christmas journal is here somewhere. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Thank you for coming. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I'm just going to be. Right now, I'm just making washi tapes out of all the pretty edges off my magazine papers. I don't know why I can't get this to go straight. So I don't know. I don't know if notifications went out. I did put it up on my community page a few days ago that we were doing this. What, Vanessa? Oh, it is a craft-a-thon. I'm just going to craft until I don't sleep good anymore. So I figured since I can't sleep, I might as well have fun and do something constructive. So I come in here first and I cleaned my desk off, reorganized my journal since I'm going to primarily be working in my journals. No notifications. Oh, you may have to click and unclick and click the bell back. Oops. But I came in and I cleaned my desk off. So, and I'm going to keep this a torn edge. I'll just put 2 little skinny strips on it. And, well, maybe a third one up there. Do not crinkle my paper. There we go. Hey, Arlene, how are you? Thank you for coming. I see you in Mary's all the time. I just don't talk. I'm one of those quiet observer peoples. And I usually watch the recordeds. So I'm just making washi tapes out of magazine edges. Magazine paper edges. Oh, why does it do that? It just wants to kink up my paper. I don't need it to do that. Okay. We're going to do a straight one on here. I don't sleep good. Oh, I need to go get another small tape roll. Oh, no, I don't. Right here. This is actually smaller than that. I may go get another. Just walk. I'll be right back. I'm going to walk across the room and get another Dollar Tree roll. Because this is way thinner than the other. It's like half that size. Let me go and get this put down. Okay. No. I don't sleep good either, Arlene. I just don't. Not lately. So I'm just going to have fun. And use up my art supplies that have just been sitting for the last 2 years. Fun is better than sleeping. Okay, we'll cut it open. And if we get bored with this, we're just going to start working on my Christmas journal. That's the next. That or make paper dolls. I have stuff for both. Arlene, are you working on anything? And Vanessa? Vanessa, you're always working on stuff. I know that. So, oh, and I was going to show y'all what I was working on, or what I've been, that's too, I don't need that skinny one for this. Some of the things I've been working on, especially before I send out my Christmas present to my mother-in-law. She's done picked what she wanted. So, we're going to take a brief break, and I'll show you that real fast. So, I have been making soul journal dolls. I made a soul journal, and my soul journal, and pardon my nails, I've been crafting. My soul journal that I made is just for myself, and it's things that I need to remember. Like, I'm stronger than I think. Other people don't need to, my past does not dictate my future, that kind of thing. And then I do an art journal page for that. So I made me a soul doll first. And I will get her out of my box. This is my soul journal box. And it's got my journal in it. Oops. Uh-oh, my things are tangled. Two tassels are tangled together. Oh, no. How am I going to fix that? Maybe it's just caught in her hair. It is. She doesn't have a tassel. Now, it came off my book. I'll put it back. My little tassel jingle jangle. It's got a candle, some pens, things I want to put in my journal, and the journal itself. Okay. And then I made an art doll for myself. And her little dress says on it, imagine, dream, believe, and faith. And she can sit in front of me when I'm art journaling and inspire me. She does stand up on her own. And she's completed all the way around, including her little hair. So this is how I made mine for myself. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Oh, that's awesome. Bible study journal covers. So there's, let me put her back in the box, and then I'll show you. And now this one, I did the pattern and everything for her. I did the faces molded with polymer clay, which I did myself. Oh, she's got to go under. And I altered the box. Okay, so then I'm having to move some stuff around to get to them. I made these two, and the little one still needs, she needs arms, and this needs to get glued to her dress. And once she has her arms, I'm going to put her on a little belt of ribbon. I have a twig for her arms. I just haven't had it glued on yet. Last tag for 12 tags of 12 days of Christmas. Oh, cool. So, and this is just put on a little piece of board. And she'll hang. I'm going to make it where she'll hang. But let me put her little dress back. I do have to glue that down. Or tack it. You know, just tack it in place so it'll just hang free. I may do that and then put her little arms on. But I have a little twig that I got from outside for her arms. And again, I did the polymer clay face. And she has got, for her hair, that fuzzy yarn stuff. Then this is the one my mother-in-law wants. She wants this one. So she's going to get this for her Christmas present, and it's a purple one. Purple is my favorite color. I was going to keep this one, but Megan wants it, so it's going to go have a home with Megan. And it's on that same board. I did the polymer clay face. She's got feather hair. And then this piece of material came to me in Happy Mail. And her hands are rolled up brown paper. And it's just going through. Okay. It may be it's made by you get a bunch of faces on it. Sculpey. The Sculpey clay people make that one. So I have a bunch of faces that I made. My brother called me one night, you guys, and he's like, so what are you doing? I'm like, baking faces. He's like, you're doing what? I said, I'm baking faces in my oven. Hey, whoever else came in, thank you for coming. And then I had to explain to him it was polymer clay people. But I've got more faces, and I want to make more of these. I just like them. And this is a handmade bead here. Her bead is a bead that I made. Is it Daisy? Hi, Daisy. How are you? Thank you for coming. My phone is going to die, so I'm going to have to get glasses so I can read my computer screen. That's okay, though. There we go. So that's those. Where did the other one go? There she is. And they don't weigh that much, so it's not going to cost much to mail them out. I'm good. Oh, and this I got to put back on my art journal. I'm doing good, thank you. Now we're going to go back to making washi tape. So do any of y'all do you all make your own washi tape, or have you made your own washi tapes? See, it crinkled my paper up again. There we go. I got it straight. Now we're back to the flowers. You have, Arlene, did you do it this way, or did you do it with fabric, or how did you do it? No. Okay. I have a whole bunch of this to make. We may only make a few more. Where's the rest of these blue ones? I love this stuff. I like Blue Willow China, and this reminds me of that. And it was just on the edges of the papers. Get off. I think that's all of that one. I still have some of the flowers. Oh, here's another one of flowers. Okay, 2 more of those. We'll do these and then we'll go on and move on to paper dolls. Making paper dolls. Okay. So we'll do these ones and then we'll be done for these. Oh yeah, that is a good idea. The double-sided with fabric. And I tried inking masking tape, and the ink I used never dried. I left that masking tape down with the ink on it for like 3 days. And every time I'd go to the living room, I'd go over there and I'd just touch it and look at my finger, and I was still getting ink. It just never dried. And I think it was the ink I used, and that masking tape isn't porous, so it just sat on the surface and didn't go anywhere. So I tried that. I haven't done double-sided with fabric, but I think that would be awesome. Oh, I just grabbed up paper. I've seen it done, the double-sided tape with paper. I tried, well, no, I did try it, but my double-sided tape, I couldn't get it to peel apart. I could not get the backing off of it. And so I threw that stuff in the garden. No, I didn't. Here it is. Maybe y'all can help me. Hang on, all dusty and stuff. This is the tape. And it's Gorilla Tape, and it's really good. But it's supposed to be double-sided. It says it's double-sided. But I can't get a backing. Like, I put it on fabric. This blue stuff does not come off of here, you guys. I could not figure out for the life of me how. See, it just doesn't want to pull apart. So, this tape, don't buy this. And it says these glasses are not strong enough. But I know it says double-sided tape on it because I bought it for the reason it was double-sided, and I got it because it was Gorilla Tape, thinking it was going to be really good. So, like I said, though, I just can't figure out how to get this, how to make it double-sided. I mean, it's nice and sticky, but it's not going to do any good if I can't pull the blue off. So anyway, there's that. And it's a problem. Do y'all have any questions or anything? Okay. Yeah, the fabric one I learned from watching Mary too. I haven't seen the double-sided Scotch tape. I'll have to look for that. Y'all, I have a bedspread that looks like this. Because I love the Blue Willow stuff. And when I saw that bedspread, I ordered it from Walmart. because I've been trying. I'm still working on it, trying to make things more just mine. And it's hard. And so I've been changing some things out. I rearranged the living room in a way that it's never been. I have bought new dishes that are just mine. Changed, the bedroom curtains out. Now the bedspread and all my linens. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. Okay, you get yours at Walmart. Cool. I am a Walmart shopper. I think these washi tapes are going to be really cool. And I have all different sizes of journals, so, and I may just need them, to fill up an empty spot or something. Or for making a cluster. I am trying to use stuff that's just been sitting here and use my stash. It went crooked again. Maybe I'm just pulling it too tight. Maybe that's where I keep going wrong. Because it keeps going crooked. So how's the stream, you guys? I haven't streamed live in a long time. Does everything look okay? How's the camera set up? Am I close enough in? All of that kind of stuff. Oh, Lord. At least I was able to get it off without tearing stuff up. There we go. Almost done making the washi. Thanks, Arlene. I made one that I never put up. Well, I put it on YouTube, but when I went to watch it, it was a recorded of an art journal page. And when I went back, I watch them before I make them go public. When I went back and watched it, it was horrible. There was jumping. It was jumping around. The camera wasn't staying focused. It was doing that pixelization thing. And my words didn't line up with what my hands were doing. Thank you, Clint. So y'all never got to see that video. It never went public. These are so pretty. I wonder, like I have some scrapbook paper, you know, some of the thinner scrapbook paper. I bet this would be good for that. Cutting that up into like 1/2-inch pieces, 1/4-inch pieces, and making it into washi. I'm just trimming that off where the washi is sticking out. Or the tape. Oh, it's still sticking out. I'm sticking to it. One moment. Let me trim this off. There we go. Hi, Chiquita. How are you? I am making washi tape out of magazine paper edges. So that is what I am making. This one is crooked, so I'm going to trim it after I get the tape on it. I can see I didn't cut paper very straight. Oh, wow. And the tape didn't go on straight either. So let's turn, get this fixed. I think I'll use my cutter and straighten that later, because I'm just going to make it worse. I've cut out some magazine images to use for my art journals, and I noticed that some of them had really pretty paper edges. So instead of throwing those edges away, I cut them. And now I am making them into washi tape. And so I'm going to have all different kinds of washi. And it's just a byproduct of cutting out stuff from a magazine. So I have these left to go. But we are going to switch over to something else, because I don't want to bore y'all with that. So another thing I was working on was paper dolls, because, hang on, let me grab up all these that we did. We've done all of these on the stream tonight. So I'm going to put them in something, and then I will have them. Let me just set them aside. Okay, so paper dolls. Now, I cannot take credit for this, and I don't remember what video that I watched for this. But you take clothes out of catalogs, magazines. And so I've been cutting out clothes. I need to fussy cut them better. But I wanted to color them first. Like some of these little black and white ones that came out of this one catalog, they need to be colored. So I did fussy cut some. And then I was like, wait, I need to color them before I keep fussy cutting them. So there's some to color. And this is from a magazine from the Netherlands. Okay. And there's another one. And then what you do, now there's also stuff where I've taken like a pretty background piece from a magazine and cut it into like a skirt shape. And you'll see that. I need to repaint her face, you guys. But this is a earring that I cut from a magazine, butterfly from Tim Holtz, and a Tim Holtz people. That's Tim Holtz people feet. And the Tim Holtz person, it's the ballerina. She's on here. She's just altered. Here's another one made like that. Butterfly wings, an earring cut from a magazine, and the doll, and her arms are on here. I have to finish their little faces. Okay, and then, let's see. Where did my stack of dolls go? Oh, there's another dress. And this is a piece of paper that I'm going to use to make a dress for a Tim Holtz people. So this is a wine glass, I think, or an upside down bottle from a magazine. I colored her and glued her on there. And then I put like these pieces. This came off of a dress, I think, in a magazine. And so she is in the bottle. Okay. This was an actual person or a dress from a magazine. I don't remember if it had a person or not, but I used the Tim Holtz person and I stretched her. So these are her feet, her hands, and her head applied to the dress. So she's now tall. This is the idea. This part is what came from another person, and I don't remember who she was. Oh, cool. I didn't know that Dee Dee made them. I watched Dee Dee too. So here's another one. Now her arms are where I cut this out here. That's her arms. I just took those pieces and turned them around and attached them on the back. But it's her head and her feet. This is another Tim Holtz person. Her little head needs to get glued back down. And that was another earring cut out. And then I put the little Tim Holtz person on there. And this is the body. So, okay, I was cutting their bodies off. Well, you don't want to throw their bodies away. So I found a head and some legs and attached it to a Tim Holtz body. Now, this is the body from one of these ladies over here. So I didn't waste any of the parts. That's another earring from a magazine, and I put the little Tim Holtz person sitting on it. This is supposed to go like this. It's a chandelier. But when I looked at it, I saw really pretty dress. So it's a dress. And I kept her top part of her body. And then this is just her skirt and her arms and her head. And I colored her little flowers in. And that's that one. This one, I think this was a bottle or a cup or something. And I just cut it out and cut out my Tim Holtz, cut my little Tim Holtz lady's arms, used her feet. It's got extra something glued on it. Used her feet. And so now she's got this really pretty dress on. And I may go back and color her jacket some. You can watercolor it, use your color pencils, markers, and that kind of thing. And then this one is a dress made from this. We're going to call it fabric because we're dealing with paper dolls. So from this fabric, I already made this dress. And I found her some feet. And there she is. And I'm thinking I want to take my ink. I have an ink gel, really pretty gold sparkly pen and color her hat or something. Definitely her shoes. But there she is. And then this, I found this really pretty rose. This is a stamped image that I colored. The butterfly is a Dollar Tree butterfly. And then I just put her on the flower. And she's just going to decorate something. So she's not really a paper doll, but she is. Now this is an image I got off the internet. It's a vintage head and sort of top part of a body. And I'm still looking for her a dress because she needs a dress. But she needs a dress that is her size. Oh, that's kind of dowdy looking. But it looks so good. See, that looks good with her head. Now, what I would do is cut this. I'll show you. I will cut the V-neck out. And then, I've got little bits of stuff everywhere. I'm going to try to line it up with her. We may have to just do old paper doll stuff. Remember folding their clothes over to make them work? And there we go. I will just have to glue that on there. But yep, see, now her little dress fits. And she needs some shoes. And I'll find her some feet and some arms. But there we go. Let's glue it. So what do y'all think of these paper dolls, making them this way? Okay. So we're going to just put this back on her, how we did it. Fold that back over. Oops. Don't crinkle up the papers. Fold that over. And there we go. And now I need to glue just a little bit more right here. Thank you, Arlene. Oh, how did I get glue there? We need to wipe that off. Paper towel. And you can always color in her eyes and her, her features. I can color this, so you can decorate these how you want to. So let's see. Why don't we use one of these already done outfits? And I have Kim Holtz Peoples pulled out already. I need a standing up one. Now, this is another image that I colored. Ooh, wonder if we changed her clothes up. And it's a stamped image. Oh. Birds. I don't need the birds. Well, there's some hands. They have ants on them, though. Yuck. Let's see. I just saw what I was looking for. Besides the Tim Holtz people. And it looks like I have mostly men in here. So we don't want to use those. What am I hunting? Where did it go? Aha. I think we should use her. And give her an outfit. So we may change her clothes too. We need an outfit. That looks kind of dowdy. Oh, she would have been better in that outfit. But now she's in that one. What about putting her? You just have to, let me cut this little neck part off. There we go. What do y'all think? I don't think that goes with her. There's a gnat. Not anymore. I don't think that goes with her. But what about her? Oh, it could go with her. It matches her hair, kind of. And she's still got her shoes. What do y'all think? Oh, I am. I just have to figure out what to do about their clothes. Or take the Tim Holtz ones and just color their clothes. Because, yes. But I guess this could be kind of like a unisex outfit. Jeans and make it a t-shirt. So what do we think? And then I just have to fussy cut some stuff. And I would not leave these apart. I would scooch them together. You like it on the bigger head, this dress? Okay. And I will trim it before I put it on there. I like it too. So what I need to do, there's a couple of things. One is I need to trim this neck out a little bit because the shoulders are not right. Let's see if that worked. That's better. But I need to cut them down just a tiny. Like that. And I will trim her hand off. And I want to cut. Now this I learned from Dee Dee. Cut in. Because it's going to, when you glue it, you won't see this cut at all. And then fussy cut out this little part. It's just hanging on by a thread. Or two. Okay. Now I want to do the other one. Same thing. I'm just going to cut it. And then fussy cut out the white part. And there we go. Okay. Let's go on and the only part of her that we really need to fussy cut is her head. See, y'all, and this is something I can do. I can stamp these out, and this is on cardstock, and then go color them. And then I can come back and play. But I can color them while I watch TV or while I watch YouTube videos. Hi, anybody else that may have came in? So I'm not even going to worry about keeping her little hand. There we go. Okay. Because you're not going to see any of that, but it gives us more stuff to glue down to her. And I have got a white edge over here. Let me get rid of this. There we go. And I think that is pretty. Just like that. Well, I still need to trim off a little bit of this neckline. There we go. So now let's just put some glue on the little body that she has. This glue stick is a mess. Okay, and just now I'm not worried about these little sticky up spots where I cut it because when I glue her to a page, those will take care of themselves. But there we go, a paper doll. I love her. Now let's find this one some clothes. What if we made a dress out of this for her? I don't know. Let's find something. That is not long enough. I don't like that one. What if we put this on her? Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see what happens. Right. I agree. So we're going to look at this plain dress and see what happens. Now her shirt may still show her sleeves and that kind of thing. That's fine. Oh, Lord. I got to keep these little tiny straps on here. Go away, little bugs. I don't know why I have gnats. Normally, we get ants. No ants this year, but gnats. Horrible, horrible gnats. Okay. So if we put this on her, well, a lot of her other clothes are going to show. Yep. But we could probably, no, we can't cut her arms off. We could, though, cut in and trim out what we don't want. Kind of like Dee Dee, cut colors out what she doesn't want with black paint. Just cut off what we don't want. So let me take my pen. We don't want... Wait. Oh, wait. We got to keep her arm. Then we can paint over it or color over it. So we don't want all of this right here. And up here, we don't want this part. But then that will cut her head off. Well, we can't cut her head off. Let's leave her head. No, I'm still going to be cutting her head off. How are we going to do this? We'll figure that out in a minute. Maybe just make it cream, the skin color. That's what we'll do. But we don't want... Oops, let's get this put back how we had it. We don't want this material. We want her arm. But we don't want all of this. So now it's just like we did a while ago. We're going to cut a slit. We're not going to do anything with her neck. And we got to fussy cut her the rest of the way. But we're going to cut in. And if I mess it up, I have another one. And we are going to just cut out that part we don't want. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to start with cutting out her hair because we want to keep her neck. And we want to come down here and cut, all this part that we don't want. Now let me get rid of the white. Okay. So let's fussy cut her the rest of the way. And then we will get her dressed. So right now I'm not watching chat while I'm fussy cutting. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I hope I don't break her neck off. I'll come back and get that little piece. I'll come back and get that little piece. Okay. What, oh, there's a white piece right here that I need to get. There we go. Okay. Her head's very wobbly. I think I'm going to do this and come back and cut out these little white pieces once we dirty her up a little bit. I need to cut her shoes out better. There we go. And I never would have thought to change this stuff like this. Thank you, Clint. Oh, I could. We could still do that. Because these cuts don't matter. Except we're going to have to cut off a lot of this parts. And that's going to be hard because we're going to lose our hands. I think we're just going to leave it how it is. And we are going to color. Yes. Let me come up here. I'm going to finish her feet in just a moment. I'm sorry, Arlene, I didn't see your comment sooner. I'm glad that arm, oh, that arm looks really scrawny. Well, she's going to have one scrawny arm. Okay. Now, if we glue her dress on like that, we can come back in. Let's get some of this white stuff off the desk. Those little white papers. We can come back in and color, because this is just color pencil, so we can color over it. So let's see. I think we should do it this color so it blends. Yes. That's good. That matches. And now we want to do skin tone for up here. I just need to find that one. I need just to find that color pencil. Or the one that I use for skin tone anyway. Because I don't use pink. I think I used, not that color. Oh, let's see. Where did it go? I think this is the color I used. So we're going to color her neck. Okay, what else do we need to color in besides that? I say let's color in these polka dotted. Well, no, that makes her skin be polka dotted. We don't want to do that. And this is almost the color of her hair. So do we want to change her hair color, guys? Maybe make her hair color a light brown or something? Oh, wait. Let me get this gold back. Either her dress may have shifted. Yeah, her dress shifted. Okay. And I need to now go over that with pink, what I used for her skin, because this looks different. Let's just blendy, blendy. So what do we want to do with her hair? I'm going to go on and glue her dress on because I don't want to lose it. You know what? Let's, do a little surgery. I need something a little bit bigger. I'm going to try to make it sturdy. I want to put some glue here and glue there. And we are going to try to put this across here. Whoopsie. Just to close up where I put those, yep, little marks. Oh, but we got to scooch it down a little bit. Scooch is a technical term. Okay, now let's just put some glue on this dress. Now, should we color her dress to match her arms, or should we just leave it plain? Oh, yeah, I like wild. Oh, wait, y'all have there's some things coming on this channel. I have a wild and wacky journal coming. Because the wild and wacky side of me has to have a place to do some creative things. And I will show you what I'm talking about. They are right over here somewhere. I'm not going to be doing them tonight, but okay, where's the wild and wacky stuff? Where did I put it? I must have moved it. But where did I move it to? Where did I move it to? That is not the wild and wacky. I put it in a folder, I'm sure. That is not it. That's face parts. And I don't have that much, so that's not it. I thought it was still right over here on my desk. But it is not. It is not. That is not the wild and wacky. Oh, wait, here it is. I found the wild and wacky. Okay. Are you all ready for wild and wacky? Where's the best ones? Where is it? Okay, here we go. Clint, you've seen these. I have a hamburger queen. Magenta hair. All right, Arlene. I have this hamburger lady. And I have this chicken lady. There's more. There's more coming. This is just the beginning of the wild and the wacky. And see, they have to have a journal to live in, this kind of thing. Her shoe came undone. Anyway, they have to have a journal. So I'm going to have a weird, wild, and wacky journal. And that way, these kind of things that come out of my brain have a place to go. These are zucchini fries or grilled zucchini strips. These are carrots. And the hamburger just looked like it had a face. And then this is part of a piece of jewelry, I think, that I cut out and gave her her crown. So those are the weird, wild, wacky part of me. So we want magenta hair. Let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. This color, Arlene? Or, okay, this is dark purple, a darker purple, and this is a lighter purple. We're going to say A and B. You love the hamburger queen. B, this one. Okay. I know. And when I saw that hamburger in the magazine, I'm like, it looks like it has a face. So then I just drew a face loosely. And I'm like, oh, wow, it did have a face. And so then hey, River City, how are you? Thank you for coming, Deborah. So then I was like, oh, it does have a face. So then I cut out some eyeballs and stuff to put on there. So it, yes, had a face. Now, the roasted chicken, when I saw it, I'm like, it just needs a head. It just needs a head. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, coloring her hair. And then I'm going to cut it out. That way I don't have to worry about staying in the lines. We're going to color her hair magenta. And then we will finish cutting her out. And then this paper doll is made. How are you doing, Deborah? I think Deborah sent me one time, and we did a swap on a different channel. I am doing so much better. Thank you for asking. Deborah sent me, I think the envelope that Deborah sent me was stamped with these ladies, but the bigger, like this one with the bigger head. And I have loved them ever since I got that Happy Mail. And now I have the stamps and I can make them. I just have loved them. Okay, now we just have to cut her out. How's that, Arlene? Gosh, her neck is floppy. But once she's glued on a magazine page or in a journal, she'll be fine. Her head won't be so floppy anymore. She is adorable. I just like that there's no rules. We can make people how we want them to be, do what we want to be, or do what we want to do, I should say, do what we want to be. And I'm off camera while I fussy cut these little parts out. I'm sorry, guys. And could I have found any bigger scissors to fussy cut with? Probably not. Okay. I got to change scissors. That's ridiculous. I thought I had a small pair right handy. I don't see them. I don't see them, so we're going to continue. With this pair. There we go. Okay, she's coming right along. I am not so sure about that spiral in there. I may, when I put her down on paper, wherever she's going to live permanently, paint that to match, because that's just too tight of a spot with these scissors. And I can always paint it. Okay. I think she came out. Well, let's just trim. We got something here to trim. Hopefully we don't mess up. There we go. I think she came out very cute. Where's the camera? There we go. So now we can just put her down over there. Okay, so let's see. It is 11:25. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, we're going to stop playing paper dolls, although that has been loads of fun. Put all my paper doll stuff back. There's a catalog I get from the Netherlands. I think I said that. They put in their clothes like this. They show them on the model, and then they put them in there in black and white. And that's where all the black and white clothes came from, because now I can color this how I want to color them. And so I like that. Okay, so we're going to just move our paper dolls off to the side. And I don't know, that's something to go in a glue book, but I don't know what. Okay, we're going to move these washi tape leftover things that I was going to make washi tape from off. And I can work on that off camera the rest of the way. We're just going to set them up there. Next, we are going to work on my Christmas journal. Now, I do realize that Mary right, 70-acre studio. Yep, she did the creeples, but I can't call them that, so I'm not going to call them that. Exactly. And she did make the best ones. So that's my inspiration, but I'm not going to call them that. I'm just going to call it my Weird Wacky Wild Journal. I did the Pope. Where is that book? Y'all. That's not the one. Where's the one I did the Pope in? Maybe that is it. Oh, there. That is the Pope, you guys. Now, that is not his hair, nor did he come made up like that. I did all that to him. I gave him earrings. I gave him a cross necklace thing. I have made his face up. He has blue eyeshadow, some red lips. He's got blush. And then I got this from a magazine image off of a lady. I'm so glad you like it, Marlene. So this is the kind of thing that's going to be in this journal, my Weird Wacky Wild. The only thing that's not weird, wacky, and wild is the pages I made after my husband passed. And I did this to help me heal. So those are the only weird, not weird, wild, and wacky. And they're going to stay right where they are. Memory pages. Okay. Christmas. So here's going to be the base of our pages. And then what did I do? Make another one? I did. Hang on. Well, okay, we're not going to go with this one. I made another one. That's the one we're going to go with. Now, how we're going to do this, you guys. And I'm going to have to go back and look, if I can find it, where I got my papers. When my phone died, I lost that information. Oh, that's my picture I painted. Dee Dee Willingham came and took over a while. I channeled her to make this paper. Okay. So what I want to do is, other than this cover, now also these pages are the covers of your magazines. Okay, so that your magazine covers, they're thicker. So that's what I'm going to use instead of throwing all this stuff away. And I had a Merry Christmas out here somewhere earlier, and I'll find it again because I wanted to put Merry Christmas here. But I didn't, instead of throwing everything away, I kept the thicker pieces. And then I was like, you know what? I could take and print journals and not have to double-sided them. And this is the inside. And I've already supposedly trimmed all this down. And then, so, because I want double-page spreads, so I don't have to lose my papers, because most of these are scenes, I'm thinking, other than, oh, how are we going to do that? Maybe that'll go like that, and then the back one will be different. Maybe it'll be this one. So that's what I'm wanting to do, the double page spreads. So that's why I'm not going to put these papers in here before we put the cover on and sew it. If that makes sense. Now, these came from this, I want to say they came from the same person. They did. I just have to go back and find out where. And I will do that before we stream again. But let's look at them. So here's the first, here's this one. Now, I'm making a paper doll Christmas. It's different than what Mary is doing. Mary is doing, she's making paper dolls to go in a Christmas journal. I'm making a story around the paper dolls. And I hunted to find this paper because, like, see, here's this little child. So I want to put other little children in here. But this is the cover. And then there's this piece. And we're going to use this, I think, like I said, for the back. And I was scribbling with, it doesn't matter, it's going to get glued down. These are all of the town. And then you get to start seeing like the house on the hill, closer up to the house on the hill, inside the house, and then looking outside the window. There's their Christmas tree. And inside the, now I'm not understanding why we have a fireplace outside and snow. Well, the snow outside makes sense. This fireplace outside, unless there's a window that we're not seeing. No, there's a window up here. Maybe it's snowing in their house. I don't know. And then there's this, and I want to put Tim Holtz Peoples or something. I'm going to add other things to these pages. And then there's that. They're in the house looking out. That's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I like the fire in the fireplace. And then we go back outside. Now we're back outside again, looking at the outside Christmas stuff. And then we're at the end. And that is 2 different sets of papers that I'm going to use for this journal. Just say it's, I have to get closer to my screen, people. I have to change my fonts. Just say no to snow inside the house. Exactly. I'm beginning to think that maybe their carpet is white. Maybe their carpet's white. And then, you guys, I printed, not printed, that came from a catalog. So I have other things. Oops. Oh, I just dropped them all. One moment. I lost all my things I had. I bought another paper kit online And I'm going to show you what it came with. But first, okay, that's what that is. These came out of a magazine. I already had these stickers. So we might find places to put these little trees and stuff. And I have these tags. Now, I'm not sure these tags are going to go in this book because it's a story kind of like thing instead of just like a regular journal. Okay, I have, excuse me, these little bows. And then I have little tiny ribbon like that I'm going to use to sew it together with. So let's look at the rest of the stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. I was trying to put one here, but I couldn't get one that would mostly cover up that image, and I can't cut the background, so that's not going to be. But we might find a place to put one of these on the inside. So the other kit that I bought came with tags, and that's coming unglued. Let's glue it back. And so there's some tags I didn't cut out yet. And these, I used those thicker pages from the magazine and glued them to those. For the tags, let me see. I'm thinking about making paper clips out of these. And then I have these little stamps. This kit came with these little stamps as well. And here's more of the tags. And then there's this little piece of holly. And I do have where I can make pockets if I wanted to put pockets. There's a piece of holly, and there's that. And then here's a Santa Claus and a snowman. Another piece of that, some lights. The little red truck. I love the truck. Another one of the little red truck. The little red truck going in the different direction. Maybe a belly band on a page. This red truck I wanted to put, I'll show you. And then here's the Santa Claus. Oh, wait, where's that other Santa Claus that was by himself? This Santa Claus has this bag of toys, or he will have that bag of toys. And then I cut out some extra little trees. And another little red truck. This is the one I think I was going to use for what I wanted, and I'll show you. So let's pull all this up. Oh, and one last little red truck. Let's pull all this and put it back. I had a folder for it. Where'd the folder go? No, that's our papers. Doesn't that say? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's our papers. Maybe, is that the folder for it? Yes. So it's not really a folder. It's a magazine, really stiff cardstock paper. Okay, let's leave out that little truck right there. Because what I wanted to do with this little truck was, wait a minute. Yeah, not yet. I wanted to put it like right in here on this page. Or down in here on this page, which we have several of the little trucks we can use. But that's why I fussy cut out the little red truck, because I wanted to use the little red truck on one of these, some of these outside pages. Like now that's got a wagon, so we don't want to put the truck there. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking, just the truck. Put the little truck in the scenes. Okay, so that's why the little red truck. that was my idea. So, oh, now I did find, where did that go? And I may have to make a second Christmas journal, you guys, because, whoops, I need to move some stuff where I can keep track of it all and not make a craft-a-lunch happen. That's what I do. If I could find it, and it should be right here on my desk. There's another Santa Claus, and there's more Christmassy. Oh, here it is. I was already cutting out stuff to make Christmas journal. So I found this Mrs. Claus, and then I found, where's the other cookie? Well, there's that. But, and then there's this scene, and that one. Garland, a little postcard looking like scene. I think that's not supposed to be here. Another cookie. And then, whoops, some candy cane cookies and different things that need to be more fussy cut. And that says cut it out. Another cookies. Then there was that. And then that. And then these cookies. And then I just thought that was awesome. And then I cut out this page. And that page. And that tree. Now, these are in addition to the other trees that we have. This tree, and this tree, and these stockings, and this red truck. So I'm thinking I might, oh, there's an elf. Want to make another Christmas journal, Christmas owl, a little hut, another owl, more stockings, a wreath, and another wreath, and just make it, that's just a dog. He doesn't go in the Christmas book. I love this. Like a plant thing, but with Christmassy stuff. There's that wreath. There's this garland. So, yeah, I might need to make a whole other Christmas thing. And then there's the snowman and a Santa. And what is this? What is this? Oh, it goes this way. It's Santa putting a present. Or a gnome. The cats doesn't go in here. A bottle with lights in it, because I just thought that was pretty. All these little doggies and stuff do not go in here. And then Merry Christmas for your pets. Oh my. Another little teeny tiny gnome, a teeny tiny penguin, and garland, and that was a gnome quilt. Then I cut out this scene, and I'm thinking I could put some other pieces in here, like Santa Claus or something. And I cut out that one. I just like that. But it's not Christmassy, so we're going to move it. And then I have this. So I think I'm going to need a whole other book. And I'm looking at chat, and my chat hadn't moved. Bye, Deborah. You're probably already gone. I'm sorry I missed you leaving. And thank you for coming. So, what do y'all think? I need to make a whole nother one, because this was my original idea, was to make one out of this kind of stuff and put the Tim Holtz people in these scenes that I managed to find and cut out. And I can still use his people in this when I make it. But this Santa Claus, I loved him. but he's not going to really fit with these pages here because he's too big. And this cookie, I just love this cookie. So I'm thinking I need 2 Christmas journals. And this one would just be like a journal where you just glue stuff in it. And it'd just be a glue book Christmas journal thing. And this one's not really going to be that. And I will find out where I got these papers. So what do y'all think? I need to make 2, huh? I do pretty clips. This is true. Okay, so we're going to get started on this. And I'm going to get a different glue stick because this one's like all yucky. So what we need to do is start gluing. And I'm going to use glue stick because it's the magazine paper. These should all be cut to fit. And if not, I will trim them later. But I think we are just going to start to gluing our stuff. And what I'm going to do is put one side over there and put this over here and just pull. Well, let's unfold these. Okay. And I've got them pretty much in the order that I want them to be in the journal. Oh, wait, we can't do that. All I can do is the cover and then we have to sew them together. Because I want this page to be a double page spread. And in order to do that, we got to have this sewed together. So, never mind about all of that. Let me glue this on there first, though. That I can do. We'll glue the front, and then we will sew them together. So, let me get a different glue stick. Why is that pale? That's weird. Yeah, I'm going to put it on here. I wonder if these are old. I mean, it should still stick down just fine. That should not be a problem. And I want a good bit of glue right here on the spine part. Now, what I'm going to do is put this together. Try to make sure I get this on here straight, which I did not do. I need a scrapey card. And I had those earlier. Where did I put them? I didn't use them. I just put them somewheres. Okay, here we go. I got one. Okay, now flip it over. And let's do the back. I am going to have to trim this off, I see. Okay. That's double-sided tape, I think. Uh-oh, what fell? I don't know. Oh, it was, I had a little black key up here. That's what it was. Okay. Oops. So let's go on and get the scissors. Now, normally when I make a journal, I do not do it this way. Normally, I would have done what I was going to do to begin with, include those pages, and then sewed it together. But because I want my double page spreads to stay double page spreads, we're not doing it that way this time. So now we can just put our pages in, and they are supposed to be cut to fit. Oh, let me look. I can always add lace around this if I need to extend it. And that may be what we do. A little bit of Dollar Tree lace when it's all done. I don't know yet. Okay, so we need to poke holes in this, and we need to sew it. Okay. And I'm going to need some paper clips out. Big ones. Clint, are you still with us? Or did you go? Okay. And Clint has seen me do this before. And most of us that are here know how to do this. Oh, Lord. Let me unstack stuff so I can get to what I need to get to in here. Is that the pokey one? No. I'm trying to get my pokey thing. That's the pokey knife. Okay. And this is the middle of the book. Okay. And I don't measure this. I just eyeball it. Okay, this is not the best pokey tool in the world. There it went. One. Toward the middle. And this is going to just be 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Hi, somebody else that just came in. How are you? And hopefully I will not poke me. Okay, there's 2. Oh, my pages have moved. Hold up. I'm going to poke it, and then I'm going to undo it, and I'm going to cut 1/4 inch off the bottom. because that's all I can do. So I'm going to poke it, and then we can do that 1/4 inch off the bottom, and it'll all be, the holes will still line up. Okay. Paper cutter is buried underneath the stuff over here. Let me get it. Crackalanchy stuff. Okay, we're all good. Now, I'm going to open this up. And I am going to remove the cover. Slide this over to 1/4 inch. And this is the bottom, or it's going to be, hopefully the holes will still line up. And we are done. Okay. Yeah, that's the bottom. Okay, we're good. Put it back in. Glue stick just hit the floor. Move the cover. Now I'm going to paper clip our pages back and get these holes to line up. So let's just see what we can do here. Yep, there they are. And then the middle one. And there it is, all lined up. Uh-oh, I lost the tip to my tool. Oh, no. And it hit my floor. Oh, there it is. I found it. And then I dropped it again. Now I got to find it again. It's because it's so tiny. Oh, that's a paper clip. Okay, guys, one moment. I don't want to leave it down here because it's sharp. Oh, now I just lost the whole thing. Okay, put that back up there. It's just sharp, and I don't want to leave it on the floor. But I don't see it now. Well, I'll have to get it later. I will get it later. I may find it before later happens. Oh, wait, it's in my book right there. Look, you guys. So, interesting, right? Okay, well, I found that hole. And we were going to do the bottom one next, and then I lost it. So I'm going to just still poke it in here with my hand. Okay, and now all of our holes do line up. Now, oh, now I can't pull it out. Well, that's okay. If it ever comes out again, I'm going to E6000 it back together. Okay, we are all lined up. Where's my needle? Here's my needle. Where's my ribbon? I'm so glad Charlotte's not in here. Charlotte is the cat. Because this ribbon is a mess. Where's the end? There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Roughly. This is what we're going to tie this with. And it will go through the needle. And it will go through those holes. Really? That's not 3. That can't be 3. 1. Okay, y'all. I ain't doing it that way. No. Where'd the ribbon go? I want enough ribbon that I know it's not going to happen. That's just too short for me. Here we go. Now, put this on the needle. And we're going to start by going through this middle hole. Thusly. And then we're going to come to the outside. And I always go middle to top. Okay, it's nice and straight. And then I go top to bottom. And I want to make sure it's not twisted. And then I go bottom to middle. And I want to make sure I don't come up in the middle of that ribbon. I'm beside it. That's awesome. Okay, now I'll take all this off my needle. If I can figure out how to pull it. Okay, put the needle back on its magnet. It has a magnet up here it sticks to. There it goes. Okay, now we can cut off what we don't need. And I try to make sure that I always have one on one side and one on the other of that middle. Okay. We can get rid of the paper clips now. And let's make sure we're not twisted. Like this one was nice and straight. I want this one. It needs to go this way. There we go. To be nice and straight as well. Yep, both of them are straight. The middle isn't, but I'm not worried about that. We're going to cover that up with paper. And we are going to tie our knot. Now, you know what? If I had made this really long, I've never done this before, but this would have been perfect as a tie and close. Well, no, it'd be in the middle, wouldn't it? Huh. Ideas for next time. However, I am going to glue it down because we are going to put paper straight across here. So, I am going to glue this down just a little bit. Like that. Okay, I'm going to look at chat for a minute now. Oh, I understand about that. My keyboard is way over there. But I lose my mouse all the time. all the time. I lose the mouse. It shows we have four watching. So whoever's here, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Once I get this to stay and I can close it, we will. I guess I could put wax paper. I have that out, cut up already. Wax paper. Now we can continue. Okay. So now we have a nicely bound book. And now we want to put these papers down. And I don't think that I want to cut them and then do it. I think I want to just put them and then like make sure this is where it needs to go and that kind of thing. Bone folder would be great for that. And I have actually 2 of them. But you know, when I was cleaning my desk off, I didn't see a bone folder. And I know I have one. Like I said, I have 2. We can use scissors or something. We'll get it. It'll work. So, and I want to just make sure I don't need to trim. If I have to trim, I'm going to trim it at the top, each page. I shouldn't have to. I thought I had measured this. Or did I measure the one I labeled Christmas? Where's that one? Where did I put the one I labeled Christmas? Well, we had it earlier, and we had it on the desk. But now I don't know, where did it go? No idea. Unless it's in this stuff that Crafty lynched a while ago, which we're going to check and see. It is not in that stuff. Okay. How did we lose a whole book? Interesting. Lost a whole book. It was one just like this that was labeled Christmas. And before I get any further, because I can always print out another page of this, I want to make sure that this is the one that was cut down correctly. Oh, wait, is this it? Yep, here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. This one hasn't been cut down. And I can tell that because the edges and this up here where the cover comes off. So this is not the one. So that answers that question. Fall leaf we don't need. Okay. So let's go back to what we were doing. Oh, I'm thinking I'm just going to have to trim it off the top. If I could. Once we do one page, I'll know, and then we can trim up those before we do this. So let's just get this one glued in. I didn't craft for over a year. And I am so glad and happy to be back at this. One hand in your teeth, Arlene. I always like extra. I would rather have extra than it run out. I don't want to go through these holes any more than I have to. And the extra I can always use for something. I can make little tiny ribbons out of it and stick them on top of tags or something. I can embellish paper clips and stick them on top of my pages. And I need to put this paper in here. Wait a minute. That's not the paper. This is the paper. Now I'm going to line it up at the bottom. And on this edge over here, as best as I can, and it's not lining up, it's going crooked. Okay, there we go. Get my little scrape it thing. Okay, now scrape this really good. And then, you know what I'm going to try? Before I do this, Arlene, tell me if you think it'll work. I've never done this before. I'm thinking put some masking tape right here just to tie those two together and then do the glue. Oh, cool. Well, I've decided that since I have all these, I don't have all. I went wherever sounds good to you. That's what that way it will keep it from pulling so much. I'm going to try it when I find the end of this masking tape roll. Oh, come on. There it is. It's like invisible. And just get the scissors and snip it. And if it's a little short, that's fine. And now, I think that's going to keep it. It'll keep it in the crease better. Where's the clear ruler? It's a thicker ruler. Okay, so now we're going to glue this to this. And yes, it's going to glue our tape together, but I think that's going to just help reinforce it. You stick a paper clip on the turn or on the torn end so you don't lose it. Oh, okay. Of your thread. Okay, now we know this is going to stick off a little bit, and it looks like it's sticking, yep, off the bottom too. Like I said, we will get that figured out, and we can trim the rest of the pages so that that doesn't happen. I thought I had already done all the trimming. Okay. Scrape it thingy. Okay, let's look. So it looks like we are going to need to trim off almost 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And I got a big wrinkle right here in this paper. You can't really see it. So if I need to trim off, see, there's a 1/4 of an inch there too. It looks like, yep. So just a 1/4 of an inch on one side and a 1/4 of an inch top or bottom. And then it'll be good. So let's go on and do this. And then do this side. Oh, that's weird. I'll just start from here. Oh, sorry. Let me get over on your camera. And it goes down, and I don't understand that, but okay. I got sticky stuff on my tape. I don't know why it dips like that, but it does. Oh, Lord. I may have to straighten that out anyway. Okay, that's not cut straight. Let's try again. I'm so afraid of messing up the book edge. Okay, now let's come down here and grab this. Little teeny tiny bit. And let's put it back together. And I think that looks fine. It looks like my pages shifted again, though. Huh. I may have to get my X-Acto knife out after I'm done and do this. I don't know what happened. But next one is going to be this piece. Why does that look? Because the pages shifted. Yep. So we're going to have to trim it off after. That's going to have to be done after because the pages don't line up. Okay. How much do we need to trim off the top? Like that much off the top. And how much off the side? Slide this all the way over. Really not hardly any. About like that. Okay. Cutter. Arlene, I don't measure. As you see, I don't measure anything. I try to do shortcuts and that kind of thing. I think we just need to go for the 1/4 of an inch. That's an 1/8. We need a 1/4. I think we need a 1/4. Oh, that may have been way too many. And then we just need barely a sliver off down here. And my cutter only works one way. It's supposed to work both ways, but the blade don't work that way. Not on here. It tears the paper up going the other direction. And that didn't cut straight, I don't think. Oh, gosh, no. Look at that. What happened? What happened is Brenda's operating the cutter. That's what happened. Oh, no, don't chew up my paper. Well, we're going to have a torn edge on this one. It'll get glued down and it'll be fine. Yep, it'll be fine. Oh. Okay. Now, see, that is wrong. Okay, we're going to have to just do them as we go. And I got to print out another paper. Let me turn my phone back on. Oh, I can't. I don't have them anymore. Oh, Lord. Oh, I have to turn it on. It powered off. We may be stopping here because I could put another, we could do this. Make this be the very back page and let's move something around. That could be the back and this could be this. There we go. We'll just not be able to do the very last page. And I think I'm going to have to cut them after I get them put in because that just really messed up. And this is not straight with this page. And I'm not cutting my cover crooked. What happened? What? I keep flipping. Now, what was that hitting the floor? A pencil. Okay. Okay. I have never had this problem with the journal. It's completely crooked. Do I need to unsew it and resew it? I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. This cover, maybe it's because of how I'm putting it together. It's pulling it weird or something. Maybe we should just keep going and see what happens. Right, measure, what's that? I'm going to just keep going and see what happens. Because I'm not going to cut my cover. I can add lace, which would cover this up. Anything can be fixed with lace. So, that's what we're going to probably do. Okay, glue. Oh, the torn into your tape? Oh, now that's an idea because I do lose mine. Or, see, this is really sticky tape. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. You can usually I do this. Fold it back on itself so that you have like a little tab where your end is. But I didn't do that the last time. Okay, so we need to glue stick. These smell good. These are scented. The different colored ones. It's still the same glue stick that Elmer's makes. You just don't come out purple. It comes out clear, and it smells good. My favorite one is the watermelon. I used it first. Okay. We are going to line this up because I don't want to have to cut it off the bottom end, and line up this edge over here. And get our ruler. Push that in. See how this is crooked, and I don't want to cut it off. It's not crooked at the top, and when it's closed, you really can't tell it. And now this edge is a little bit bigger, but if I put lace on here, that edge won't matter. Okay. So now I want to fold this up as close to this middle as I can get it. Maybe that was my mistake last time. I left a little tiny gappy. Okay, is that going to work, or is that going to wrinkle my page? Let's check. That's fine. Now we're going to tape it. Okay. Okay, now we are going to put the glue. I think this will work better. I may have messed up that first page by how I did it. But there's a fix for mistakes when you're making a journal. So, lace covers all sin. Okay, now fold this over. Oh, did I glue the tape? Nope. We need to put glue on our tape. There we go. That worked out much better. I mean, I still have to trim, but I think it worked out better. Okay. And we don't have as much trimming to do this time. Just and I can go to my Etsy shop, or I can go to Etsy and I can re-download that paper. And then I will have it again so I can get that last sheet. Let's see, that's what, oh, okay, I have to keep going. Okay. I'm going to go this way. I only need one page, please. That is only one page. Nope. Yeah, it's only one page. Okay, let me trim this off better. This little part right here. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with this, I think. Other than this little white edge right here, where I didn't trim it close enough. I'll go over that with something. Oh, we got a sticky up spot. Let's fix it. Okay. I am happy with that. That one came out much better. It did. So the next page, is going to be this one. And again, it's going to have to be trimmed after. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. I have also decided, Arlene, that I'm going to make glue books once I'm out of my journal, the ones that are regular journals and whatnot. I've saved all these thicker papers, and I'm going to use them to make glue books. Since all you do is glue down anyway, and you're covering up pretty much what's there, I'm going to sew some signatures together and make journals that way. And use those as my glue book. So the magazine will have all of the images that I harvested out of it, all of its thicker pages. Okay, that's got to come over some. Yep, like that. And all of its thicker pages will also be used. So almost every part of the magazine would get used in some kind of way. Uh-oh, I about tore that paper. And just as I say that, wham, stop. Okay, now we want to do what we did last time and fold it as close as we can get it to the edge of that paper. Like that. Then we want to do our tape. Hi, anybody that just came in. Thank you for coming. I'm making my Christmas journal. But I'm making it in a way I've never made a journal before. Okay. Now let's flip this over. Okay. Now we get to glue. What time is it getting to be? We might go for 30 more minutes and then we can continue this the next time that I do this. I'm going to try to do like 2 of these a week. 2 of these little late night craft alongs. I just have to make sure I don't, like, I knew Mary didn't stream tonight. So I knew she wasn't going to be streaming. So I knew I wouldn't interfere with hers. She streams tomorrow night and she streamed last night. So I'm going to try to do on Saturday nights and then I don't know what other night. Where'd the scrapey thing? Come on, Bobby. Here it is. Arlene, do you think you would be able to make it most of the time? And the reason I'm asking is, and hi, whoever else just came in. Thank you for coming. I need mods. I haven't crafted in a while and I need to reset mods and stuff. And I was going to ask if you would like to be a moderator. See, and that's why I'm doing the washi tape out of those pretty sides because I don't want to waste it. I mean, I'm not going to use it because I cut out around it. Normally it would go in the garbage, but I'm going to make washi tape out of it. And then if I need it on a page, I have it. And no one else has that washi tape yet. Okay. I think that is down good. Let's fold it on itself. And now I have to do the trimming of it. I wonder. No, we should just do it one at a time. One side at a time. Oh, turn it this way. I mean, and if you can't make it, that would be okay. Okay. I understand that. But I still can make you a mod. And then when you can be here, that would be very helpful. Okay, Arlene, I want your opinion. How do you think this is coming out? And let me see if I can right click you. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, if you subscribe, you'll be able to comment in chat. You can unsubscribe as soon as the stream is over if you don't like what you see. But that way you can type in chat. Oh, it's the 3 dots. That's what it is at the end. Boy, it's been a minute since I did this. Add moderator. There you go, Arlene. You should be able to write in blue. You like it? Okay. I've just never made one like this in this way. But I think it's coming out. I think it's working out pretty good. So now we're to this page. Other than the having to trim every page off, yeah, I like it. That's just... Hi, Clint. But it is what it is. I'll just trim every page. You know, I should also count because I'm not even sure how many pages is in here. Okay, because I don't want to lose my inside pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more pages. Okay. And I got this one I didn't count. 1, let's see if we got 13 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I won't have to use this one. I may not have to use this one, Arlene. Awesome if we don't. I can use it for cutouts. I can cut trees and stuff out of it. So that would be awesome if we don't. It just means I'm a page short, but I'm good. It'll all be good. Okay. So this needs to go like this. Let's just glue it down. Okay. Now, So, Clint, it's a new way to make a journal. Okay, where did my little thing? I keep losing the scrapey thing. How am I losing the scrapey thing? Oh, there it is. I found it. And then fold this over as close to that edge as we can get it. Like that. And then we do the tapey thing. And then fold it back. And now we're going to glue. So does everybody have their Christmas shopping done? I have not started. I wonder what happens if we fold it this way. We're going to try it with this page. And then open it back up. Well, that might have worked better. I still got to trim it, but not enough glue on the corner. You're inspired, Clint? Oh, that's awesome. Well, this way, normally, I mean, you know how a journal normally goes. You fold your pages in half, and then this half, because it's folded like this, is not going to be next to this. It's going to be next to something else further down in the pages. I wanted to keep my double page spreads the way they are for the purposes of this book. And so I had to figure out a way to do that. Now, there is another way, and I don't want to do that way. The other way is to cut every page in half. And you can still keep your double page spread. You're just cutting your pages in half so that you don't have to worry about the fold. I'm not worried about the ditch. I'm just not worried about that part. So that's the other way. I didn't want to do them that way. The other way would be I have editing software on my phone, which would have allowed me to split pages. I would just have to sit and think it out. You know, it's just too much thinking, to be honest, because I would have had to sit and think out, okay, this is here. This half is going to be how far down in the book. And so I know what page to put. That's too much thinking for me. Just to be honest, it's way too much thinking. I want easy and pretty. I'll do complicated stuff. I have. But I don't want to have to go to that route of totally rearranging every single page in the journal to get it to do this. So I am really liking this. Okay, next page. I may have to make more journals like this. I like it. I do like it. Oh my goodness. And Clint, yours is done. Well, mine is not. Okay, now we just gotta line this up best we can. I love these papers. I do love these papers. I was going to finish the my December daily from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I can't find it. So I can finish it another time. Now we got to do tape. And let's fold it over on itself. And let's glue. Let's glue, let's glue. Oh, we're at the end of that glue stick. Okay. Next. This one is mango pineapple. Oh, gosh, that smells good. Oh, I'm at the end of the mango pineapple. Okay. No mango pineapple. This seems to still have a good bit, and it is sugar cookie. No, it does not. I must have used all of the scented ones first. Okay, well, what about this one? Apple pie. We'll try. They just smell good. Okay, and I am going to do what I did last time and fold this page over to that page. Kind of like when you alter a book. And I guess in a way, we are altering a book. We're altering the book I made. Okay. Whoops. Now we get to do the trimmy thing. Oh, my word. Come on, paper. Scissors, they're not cooperating. Come on. I'll do it this way. There we go. But wait. Are we totally done? No, we are not. We gotta trimmy this side. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. Wait, where's the middle? Where is the middle? Yeah, we got 4 more pages before we hit the middle. So I think we're going to stop here, and then we will continue with making this when the next time we get together. And figure out what size paper dolls are appropriate for this size of a scene. And go from there. Oh, excuse me, you guys. So this is where we are, and I'm just going to put everything together because I don't want to lose the order of my pages. But here's what we did, and it's getting fluffy, but it's not going to have a bunch of other stuff added other than the Tim Holtz people, so it shouldn't get too fluffy. So here's what we have done so far in this book, and I'm going to do something with the bottoms of these pages. I don't know what yet, where they're not totally even. I may just leave it. So here's what we have so far. I do want that red truck, though. I'm going to put that red truck on here. Maybe parked in the yard. And that's where we are. And then this is going to be our next page. This is the next page. That was supposed to be the middle. And I still may want it. Well, it doesn't matter because of how we're making it. Everything is a double page spread. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. How many do we have to get to the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're at the middle. Okay, so let's see where that's going to put us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, okay, let's do this. I think I want to swap this one for that one and make that the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Is that right? Or did I just mess that all up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the middle. Yep. And then we're halfway. Okay, well, let me get all signed out and everything. Oh, and let me turn my phone back on. I'll call you. How about that, Clint? Because I got to power my phone back on. Okay. Well, thank y'all for coming. Arlene, I'm so happy you got to come and stay. And all the lurkers, silent visitors are definitely, silent watchers are definitely welcome here. So I hope everybody has a good evening. Hugs and blessings, everybody. Bye.